Navisinta, you're back from Thailand.
Yes, I've been back for about 2 weeks now.
You have to tell me all about it.
Yeah, someday I will tell you all about it. Someday.
Why not today?
No. Some day. Some day.
Hey, is that a gun?
Yes.
Oh, well. You're good? You're good? Yeah. Who got shot? Are you shot, Hunter? Are you shot? Nisa, are you shot? Are you shot? Okay. I think you're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
Hey! What up, y'all?
It's the Norm.
We are here.
Normies, and we're here to watch Andor, guys. This is season 2, episode 7, Messenger.
Messenger, don't shoot him.
Shoot the messenger.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
They're getting shot as
But there's 7 of us, and people love that. Some people are like, little too much shatter, but most of all, people like the big group reaction. We haven't done big group reactions in a while, and you know that's kind of what makes us us. So do let us know in the comments. You like this big group shit, huh? Or do you prefer the small, intimate?
I got something small and intimate for you right here. Why don't you guys head over to the website if you want to watch the uncuts for Andor. That website is thenormies.com.
Yeah, they have uncuts there,
as well as early access to all of our shows and episodes that we watch. So you should check it out. It's really cool.
Say word.
And follow the second channel.
My name is Mace Hindu. Seek as fuck.
No.
Hold on. Mickey's trying to plug the second channel.
Also follow the second channel, Normies After Dark.
All right, Mace Hindu.
Seek as fuck.
Mace Hindu, seek as fuck.
Chopper's #1 fan, baby. Runner.
I am Spidey Gallia.
Thunder.
It's the return of Mick Blingo.
This is Kit Bane.
This is just nutty.
Guys, we're watching this on Disney Plus. Support the official release, of the actors and writers and stuff. Please do that.
Invader.
Oh.
What?
Navi.
Okay.
Invader.
The number.
The letter N. Because Navi.
It's like
Vader.
poison knife.
She's an invader. Because she's invaded the couch.
Invader.
Okay.
The freaking O. Have you ever noticed?
You noticed in between the N and the D, it looks like an I?
God.
1 year later.
1 year later.
Wow.
Yo.
I thought you gave him the scoop, Teddy.
I did. I don't know why they're shocked.
BB2.
I think we're back on Ferrix.
Literally said it.
Where? Said where?
It said Ferrix.
weren't there.
It said Ferrix gone.
Oh.
That's an X-Wing, baby.
Not bad.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
yeah. They did it.
Holy shit.
We're
Oh
here.
my God,
We're staging, baby.
Oh shit.
It's the Rebel base.
The Star War has been happening.
You know, in the future, people like Hera and Chopper go there.
In Rogue One, Chopper is there as an Easter egg, so is the ghost ship from Rebels as an Easter egg before that show even came out.
Now I gotta
Damn.
watch Rogue One again.
It's the best movie.
Mm-hmm. It is the best movie, honestly.
Y'all
Now it's
high as
gonna
hell.
be-
Yeah.
Oh, he's there.
Episode 5 is the best.
He survived. I'm so happy for him.
He was huffing Rhydonium out there, bro.
Yeah, he was huffing, bro.
Oh,
Looking at Che Guevara over here.
Much rather be here than Coruscant.
exactly.
Ooh, I know how that feels.
Take your shirt off.
Okay.
Hell yeah. You're gonna ask me twice.
We won't do
The
it.
Jizz Whaler's about to start playing.
No, what happened?
Turn around. I'm gonna be late. What's more important?
I'm so happy she's living here and not that building anymore.
I think that building was making her more.
Oh my.
Is that a cut or a rash?
It's like
Yes.
burn, maybe?
Burn.
Just relax.
What are you gonna do?
Anything you want.
There's somebody there.
Hey.
She's about to braid my chest hair, bro. What the fuck?
Don't you dare.
I was about to send a search party.
When did you get back?
Just now. Where have you been? I was on a repair.
You check in?
Not yet.
Things are getting really organized around here.
Tell me about it. It's alright, I've got it.
Oh, that's cozy.
So I'll just let him go.
From where? Here and there. This is here. I'm asking you where you were.
Can't tell you.
We're there.
Oh, you were hanging
Oh, I'm
around
sure he's
with,
been on a lot of boomy boom boom missions.
Yeah.
All the explosions you've heard about.
Where are you?
Making bombs for Saw Gerrera.
Andor, you know the rules.
Ethan wants to know if you're ready to work.
Leave me in my jungle, bro.
I mean, isn't this kind of what Luthen's been working for?
He knows
Yeah.
you aren't. If he does, it's because you told him. He's been trying to reach you.
About your card
Ready
shares.
for what? You trust this place? New faces every day. Everything's a risk. All we do here is get ready. Luthen is making things happen. Easy. What do you want, Will? You want to fight? Or you want to win? Going it alone doesn't cut it anymore. Maybe you should tell him yourself. Maybe you should tell us where you've been.
Can't tell you. He won't be sloppy.
The continued and inexplicable Ghorman resistance to imperial norms. Terrorism strikes again in Ghorman. Just 3 weeks of
It's all built up.
The firebombing
Yeah,
last
they've been
night at the
long
naval
game.
terminal in Palmo. You can see behind me vapor and thermal smoke still rising.
This fucker is wearing the fucking Ghorman fabric.
And I'm pressing them at the
No
same time.
fucks given.
Those looks like some nice fabric there.
It is
Curfew was
fly
reinstated
stuff.
for the entire city. Local leaders are urging calm, and so far,
Space news.
Space propaganda.
Cameraman job gone.
Ghorman. For Luthen. All these sirens.
Oh, he did the
That's what
bomb.
you've been doing. It's being destroyed. He must be thrilled. He's wanted it long enough. Dragging you out there. For what? Help him torch the place? It's not like that.
No?
It's the Empire with the torches. They've gone insane. So, what does he need me for?
Fucking iPad kids.
ISB supervisor Dejamil.
Gen Z.
Woo! A hit?
She destroyed Ferrix.
Shit.
She killed my father.
Oh, we finally connecting.
Daedra.
Oh, this is gonna feel sweet.
She's there now and she's there waiting to be killed. And I know you're gonna say it's revenge, but it's not.
Well,
She's kind of a genius.
They did a revenge mission. They're good with it.
You should watch The Last of Us.
All of us.
She's been coming for Luton for a while.
She's just sitting there, Cass.
Bix knows her.
She keeps winning.
She knows.
You know she has to be stopped.
She was there for the interrogation.
You need to calm down and check in.
Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, I missed that song.
enemy. That would be easier.
Damn.
I feel that.
She's a monster.
She's like, I know.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You won't have a bad chance.
What if it's a trap?
Those space cicadas in the
I
background.
mean, she's been
They're
clear and
called space
open.
caves.
Yep, it's a trap. They want the
Fucking
insurgency to
Cyril
happen.
probably found out that the same people that did Aldani and Ferrix were responsible for this raid last year.
Director Krennic's still with him now, but they wanted me to pass along the affirmative message to you. There is apparently no suitable replacement or synthetic alternative for the Ghorman substrate material.
I see.
It's not for lack of effort. Krennic's had the lab in Eden working overtime all year. I don't know the science, but it's bad luck, Ghorman.
Guess we're gonna go full on.
Watch in the ground, and when we're done, there won't be much left to call home.
Damn. Yo, that's what's happening to Congo, Sudan, and Burkina Faso.
Position in 48 hours.
The fuck?
Everything with the calendar, but to commence a fully enforced resettlement that fits Krennic's schedule. We'll need a declaration of martial domain as soon as possible.
It's just pulling that trigger.
You heard India attacked Pakistan too?
Yep.
That started.
Yep.
I'm sensing there was some underlying tension there.
Captain Kaido is arriving today.
He's outside my office.
Kaido's
Who is he?
He is a crisis specialist. He's bringing a variety of personnel to help manage the situation.
We have plenty of security.
That was about to get real.
What I need now is some clarity on how exactly.
Dedra, calmly.
Dedra might not even be down with this.
Let the image of professional ascendance settle your nerves.
Okay.
Calibrate your enthusiasm.
To this problem. We'll reinforce the ISB's position at the Emperor's side. You've done excellent work bringing this forward. Everyone that matters knows.
Maybe
how
he's
we're
getting too
playing.
ambitious.
She just wants to make sure she's in the room.
Operationally, the tactical details, however, will be at his discretion.
She doesn't even know.
You're
the full
aware, sir,
details.
that the insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
You will never get in the room, girl, no matter how good you are at this shit.
Bombing at the Naval
Is it
Depot.
space misogyny?
I can't even get in there.
It's being investigated.
The rumor is it's a setup.
They're running it down.
Who? And who's this tactical guy in your control room?
Damn. Like a 2-year-old.
There's evidence of outside agitators.
You serious? That's what I came here for. That is what I've been trying to do since I got here. That is what you told me you wanted, and now there's evidence I have to beg for?
Oh, God. You're trying to prevent an incident.
By keeping me in the dark.
He's gonna be the incident.
Manage your emotions, boy.
My sources say this is nonsense.
Stop.
What am I doing here?
Please.
Keep asking, bro.
You need to go home and pack and be ready to leave when I tell you. Good things are waiting for us. We'll be out of here soon. We'll be back in Coruscant. We'll be together.
You sure about that?
We'll be rewarded.
You'll be rewarded.
She's letting the incident
You
happen,
will
bro.
know what's happen-
Come on.
Oh.
No,
She threw you a bone again.
Driest ass kiss.
She's like, we can do it with the lights on when I come back.
Do what I told you.
Be a good
Bro.
Yeah.
She cares about you like some people care about their Blackberries, dog. Like you're just a thing to her.
Listen to your instincts, my dude.
Had to kiss my iPhone earlier.
I'm glad, like, I know they were doing arcs every week, but I'm glad this Ghorman thing has carried over.
Yeah.
It feels like really big what's about to go
Yeah, I
down.
mean, propaganda takes a long time.
And I mean, it's also what Luthen wants too. He's like, if Gorman goes down, like we can use that. It is gonna probably be the thing that flips Mon Mothma, honestly.
God damn.
Are you planning to go to the office today?
Eventually. It's lovely
Look
out.
at the
I'm
sleeve,
sure we'll
the
walk.
shoulders.
It's just they're asking for schedules this week.
Who's asking?
They.
Senate security.
I'll speak to them. Thank you.
I don't trust the driver.
Requesting a new driver.
Yeah.
They might send someone smart.
Yeah. That's smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep duping this guy.
Released from Ghorman again this morning.
I can't live like this.
Another terrorist attack.
Right, bro? I'm telling you.
Tell us they saw a number
My paranoia would kill me.
I might keep you safe.
Or just assume you're already caught. Then you can do whatever you want.
The terror campaign has been escalating for the past year. There was increased speculation
I'm calling for an immediate and complete blockade of material systems.
Damn, look at this shit. You could've just left them alone.
Also, they're going full T-word.
Yeah.
Senator Mothma, apologies, I've been awaiting your arrival.
What do you have to say for yourself, man?
We're getting capes.
News of the Ghormans. I'm afraid we're near the point of no return.
And remember when we asked for those votes?
Turn back the clock. Send everyone home.
Damn.
I wish I could make that so. This bombing last night.
They have no shame, do they? They don't even bother to like badly anymore.
How do I not compare this to God?
I think you're supposed to.
We're assembling a petition, and I know how sad that must sound.
It takes more than failed legislation to upset me these days. I came here to thank you, Mon. Your constant courage. The brave face you put to the world. I've done a poor job letting you know how much I admire your grace. Protect yourself.
Damn.
Foreboding.
Y'all breaking up.
Right? Deirdre's pants about to slip clean off. She's loving this shit.
Sur fedelt cum bifontalesc. Dan laific benash biselmo poch. Fic up serifos.
Nash fixketan serifos ad ogambolis.
Nash croque Villanford. C'est le mousticor et le brave.
Dans la...
Comment scoubé?
Mo fix scoubé. Na bibonan sim nash.
Écoutez bien, d'optical suke automat trépoche.
Leader!
Y'all should have had him in on the beginning.
For real.
Yeah.
Comme vous, smatsi Nash. Nash Lurg. Ce biffet manal. Nash trompinte. Au soit dial. T'aimes d'abord. Salums. Sin clash. Luscalcor sin compens. Nash bidumgor. Dylan molen walai. Mokum cosma la bif madal.
It's hard.
They're about to get fucked.
Dude, that place is so pretty.
Yavin's where it's at.
What was that? Force healing?
Right.
Healing? I think that's a healer.
Could have
I
been the
think it was a
first
Jedi.
bit of the Force we've seen this entire.
Some
Yeah.
Donnie and stuff.
Good. Keep it in the distance.
You could have just asked me.
You would have said no.
Then what are we doing here?
What's the harm?
What is the harm? Come on. Let them. It's a downfall.
It's not here.
I'm not the one she'd be straining up.
She hated Force
She
healers.
hated one Force
Yep.
healer 10 years ago. The whole thing's a scam. They wouldn't be faking something if it never worked.
Why not? What does that even mean?
You know what I don't understand?
They're treating it like
I was in
Reiki.
pain.
Yeah.
I do everything I could to
I
fix
love
it.
Reiki. Makes me
You
feel
just
good.
run around pretending like nothing's wrong and everyone knows it's not true. What's the risk?
I mean, they might not all be Force healers.
What is
Some of
this?
them might be actually scams.
She knows. You oozing angst.
You set this up.
No.
I want her to heal your shoulder.
Who are you?
He's beginning to believe.
We're just leaving.
Can you wait? Please.
I sense something in you.
Give us a moment. I'll be back.
There's a guy with his arm.
They're like,
I've been waiting in line for 4 hours.
So one more moment ain't gonna be too bad.
I was about to ask how I know you, but I'm realizing now that's not it at all.
I'm late already.
Wait.
See you back there.
He's got a blaster brain that's not healing.
Wait, you're still
right shoulder.
right?
Oh. Oh. Lucky guess.
You told her, didn't you?
Lucky guess.
I'm adored.
Yes.
May I?
She.
She's a Force healer.
She could just be Force sensitive. She doesn't even have to be a Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donnie.
No,
Yen.
about the concept of how she knows him.
She probably senses something
Yeah.
from the Force.
Yeah.
Probably senses like he's important or something.
He's an instrument to this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for what?
You're literally gonna save
Clarity.
Yavin. You don't even know it.
That feeling.
Is she the sister? I hope
It's
not.
been a very long time. I thought it had gone for good.
Hope?
So easy to lose faith.
Maybe she senses how his story ends.
They
She,
come no matter what.
she's like, maybe there is hope.
Sometimes it even works, but this. You. All that you've been gathering. The strength of spirit. Surely you must feel it.
I'll work on that. Come back and let you know.
You saw something.
Why do you keep pushing?
I don't know. I want to know.
Yeah, aren't you
I'd
interested
be
at
a
all?
little curious.
I asked you not to do this. Stay if you want.
Yeah, tell me.
Right?
She's like, it's not my business to tell.
Does that tracks? I think he also looked down on Donnie Yen during Rogue One.
sorry.
Or no? Am I making that up?
It's not easy to do.
This Force mumbo
Who is
jumbo.
he?
No.
A pilot. Soldier.
Tourist.
Tell me what you saw.
I sense the weight of things I can't see. Most beings carry the things that shape them, they carry the past. But some, very few.
Carry the future.
Your pilot. They're gathering as they go. There's a purpose to
That's
it.
so cool. This is the coolest Force use in this show.
Messenger.
Messenger.
There's some place he needs to be.
He's a true Gaius Baltar.
Messenger. The plans of the Death Star.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the place he needs to be.
Yeah, if only.
And we've been talking about it too. Like, he keeps being around all this Death Star stuff and he doesn't even know it. And like,
God, that movie's gonna hit so hard after
God,
this.
right?
Like,
And it's gonna appear at Yavin. That's where they'll blow it up at.
Yeah.
Like they don't know it. He's like in his tracks for his future and he doesn't fucking know it.
All this time.
Which makes us kind of hit harder knowing it.
Yeah, that was a great scene. I
Yeah.
like that scene.
In the panel, they recommended to watch Rogue One right after Andor ends.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
Bruh.
Uh-oh. He Breaking Bad.
I needed to see you.
Whoa, what?
Oh, whoa.
I think there's a way out of this before things go too far. My people are convinced you're being coordinated by outside agitators. If I had something to offer, we could lay this off on outsiders. Then
Damn.
Good. Good. Go cry to mommy.
He's not Breaking
Stupid.
Bad, but he tried.
No, he's not. He was just trying to get. He was trying to get a pawn.
He's trying to protect them in the like way he thinks that he can, but he's not doing it right.
He doesn't have the information.
is it not hurting anymore? It doesn't look red.
Is that shit healing?
Yeah,
Boy, I'd be back tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got full rotation. Wow.
It must be coincidence.
How did he get that blaster? Do we know?
In the last year, I mean, he does
okay.
shit. He could have just got shot.
Don't tell her, don't admit it, bro.
Must be confusing. She asked me who you were. I said you were a pilot.
Don't tell people what I do.
No, he's right, bro. Don't give any details. Oh, so you're just a pilot here.
In the mess hall.
Then you're more than a pilot.
It's ridiculous.
She knew you were there. She felt it from across the
Press
yard. She
these.
wasn't making that up. That wasn't a scam.
What was it then?
I don't even think she knows.
It's the Force.
No, he's like Han Solo, bro. He didn't even know. Well,
He carries the truth embodiment of Han Solo, I feel like. The
She
spiritual
called her a
successor.
messenger. I've had dreams like that.
Why are you doing this?
What if it's important?
I
I know you felt something. That's why you're so upset.
bro, it's scary. It's magic.
But it ain't. It could only be good. There's no other reason.
It'd be a crazy thing to hear and accept, like, oh, I have some bigger purpose apparently. No, I'm not gonna believe that.
But I mean, also that, like,
What I'm doing.
magic exists, it can affect you, and it's down the street. Like,
Well, remember, the Force is still hokey pokey.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is like that. I would have a hard time resisting that. Cause I'm like, how does that not become the only thing I ever talk about for the rest of forever?
But don't they like talk about like the Jedis that used to be, or is that? Or is
Yeah,
that,
but it's all like-
or is
It
that
was a myth, like Luke
Has
thought it was
happened a while
Has the
back.
Empire like suppressed that information then?
Yeah, because remember when Luke had no idea
Right.
about
Right.
it,
Yeah.
I think.
And Han Solo over here lying
So they
about
just
it, like, you know,
erased the history of the Jedi.
I mean, Anakin kill everybody. Like, also after that, it's just like.
Find an exit plan.
Without a destination.
It's a personal trip.
The ship's to be fitted with hypercoms tomorrow.
This guy.
We'll be back soon.
That is unacceptable and you know it. This isn't a base for privateers.
Who's that?
Those who enjoy the security of Yavin must proclaim their loyalties.
Don't push too hard. You know where I stand. The day I need permission to come and go, I'm gone.
That day is near.
Okay.
Okay, bro, chill out.
I mean, fair enough. I think he's.
I mean, they're
They
literally
gotta
running
know.
a top secret borderline terrorist
Yeah.
cell. So
We can't just keep letting people willy nilly come in here without.
And he's
knowing.
using their resources. Like.
Andor didn't pay for that gas. Ain't say no gas
Or
station.
the house he's living in.
He risks his lives on a daily
Like, thank
basis.
you, my guy.
That shit costs $50 a gallon, and he knows.
See, he said that he hasn't worked for a while, so I don't know when was the last time he did
got
it.
shot.
And sometime last year, but he hasn't yet.
It's got to be recent if it's not healing.
Sound like a Muppet.
Also, she does. We're all mostly just talking shit, guys. We understand.
Space tariffs.
That's
Sparrows?
episode 1.
That is actually up to your
Taxation
yes.
of trade
Literally.
routes was actually tariffs the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hits a little harder. Hits a little harder. Sure, it just made me like episode 1.
I'm telling you, Lucas was spitting. I guess.
I think they get better as you get older.
But will that happen with the sequels?
It's not even that it gets sadder as you get older because now it means more.
Yeah.
Because now we are the
Sergeant?
baddies.
Sir, get these men shaped up and ready for presentation.
Was he always in all black, or was it?
But I'll do what I can.
Do what I can. He said, yes, sir, I'll get it done.
Damn.
Notice, sir. Problem free.
Oh God, someone's shitting.
Who wants to be on the team that makes you this tight?
There's got a number of units coming in today.
Sloppy.
They look like children.
Listen, you don't know shit about formation, okay?
I mean, he called it sloppy, so she.
I was in marching band, baby.
Oh my
I know what a
God,
good turn look like.
They're not coordinated at all.
Somebody had to school me on at The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Got some future stormtroopers.
Talk to me.
Go under the muck.
Breathe. What's happening, dog?
Look where you're going.
Look forward!
He's doing
He's a pilot.
He's gotten better and better at this. Oh my God. They
How
make
many
these
G's
flying
is that?
scenes look so immersive now.
Yeah. That's me in turbulence.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Oh,
What
I
is
wonder where we're
that?
at.
It's a double helix building.
Is that
Is that
Val?
Val?
Hello.
Is it Val or Val?
And you?
Val?
It is her.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Everyone's so busy. Anything you can talk about?
Well, I'm here now.
Those are answers.
Doing interviews, scaring the new recruits.
No more smuggling.
I needed a break.
It's good to hear you say that.
She's probably going hard after she lost her baby.
Mm-hmm.
You want a hug or
You're
some
looking for
water?
Cassian, aren't you?
They sent me to talk to you, Draven, Dodonna. They need him, Bix. They're on the verge of promoting him, and then he goes and does something like this morning.
I know how deeply you believe in what we're doing. We're not Luthen's party. We're not a bunch of maniacs running around Aldani. We're building a real army. Cassian is a leader now.
Reluctantly.
We've all given so much. A little discipline doesn't seem too much to us.
This is not wrong.
He wants his freedoms too. That's why he's a rebel in the first place.
Yeah, but rebel army.
Lights.
Dramatic lights.
And we about to get action.
Fucking curfew.
I feel like there was a curfew once in 2020 and everybody was out.
It did not work.
I've got to get going. What if the comms doesn't work? Test first thing. If that's a fail, we meet here. Our secondary will be the ship. Second floor. Third from the back.
Oh, we already here. We hidden.
She seems to be doing
I didn't know where she's sleeping. Oh my god, they're gonna be there when this planet's about to explode?
She doesn't stay in a place very long. McLaughlin. Might need 2 shots. Alright, here comes my guy. Comms first thing.
And that's the last time they ever saw each other.
Yep. Risky business.
Damn.
I do like how they're not just playing out of rebellion anymore. Like it's in full swing.
Yeah. And like they got their targets, they know what they're working for, they know why.
Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, he will recognize him.
Oh, yeah.
That's not him, is it? This looks like his hair.
The kid?
Yeah. I think that is.
No, that's not.
Good job.
Oh.
It really is.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
We're trying to change that.
I don't see an interest in. Journalists require imperial approval.
Oh my.
I know, yeah. I just got in. I didn't want to risk the curfew.
I'll have to go over there tomorrow and sort it out.
We're required to notify them.
Of course.
The Alderaan group, their shuttle's been cancelled.
Again,
Whoa, Alderaan group?
I have a room at the front facing the plaza.
Perfect.
Most guests don't say that anymore. It can be loud.
I'm a deep sleeper.
She will report it.
Thank you.
We turn over our guest list each afternoon.
Oh my god.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You'll have
God,
to
he's
carry on
playing.
better this time.
He does remember. He
No
does,
way.
bro. He does.
No way.
Hey,
Yeah, he's in it.
borderline cold chills.
Look how much better he got at it too.
Right?
Nice.
Because they had that conversation up here. Remember, it was like a real moment.
Yeah,
where he's like,
there's-
come look out here in the plaza. Tell me what's
There's
up.
no way you would not remember.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so handsome. It's hard.
And also the accent too is very specific.
Yeah. Diego Luna is the only person in Star Wars who sounds like Diego Luna.
I love it.
Hey, there are Sings in the Star Wars universe. Punjab exists.
No Lopez.
It's called Space Punjab. They just don't get involved in war. The
Space
Lopez's are
job.
out there.
Space job.
I'm not talking about Aura Singh. That's S-I-N-G. I'm talking about S-I-N-G-H.
Yeah, that was my tummy. Quiet.
He said, oh.
Run, I got the
just
sad
frowned.
guts.
Puppy was denied food.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
I wonder if you ever found out what happened to the other chick.
Cinta?
The other girl he was with, those parents weren't okay
Oh, the blonde girl
Yeah.
from the
Oh,
other
yeah.
planet. Oh. It's long gone. Why are you always bringing up old shit?
with it. Because I'm curious to know what
They're just
happened.
harvesting, dog. Sometimes people just meet, hook up, have a good
I
time.
know, but you
and they
can't,
move.
like-
I don't know. That was like true love type of goodbye. He said bye to that girl.
Just that.
I know, but I'm curious what happened to our whole family.
Yeah.
Like he reported that.
We just left him in the fields.
They're dead.
Bro. We're just, and it's damn near the same one he uses to almost kill Galen.
Oh.
Let's go,
Right?
sniper.
I think so, yeah, if he has to, like, assemble it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At, fuck. Edu? Is that the place where they're at?
They mentioned Edu earlier in this
Is
episode.
that-
Was
no.
right?
Those were my favorite sequences in early 90 action movies when, like...
Suitcase put together, yeah.
Sorry, you seen that Mission Impossible where she takes the instrument? Rebecca Ferguson takes the
Yeah.
instrument, makes it a gun.
Yeah, that was sick.
Hey, man, I hope they get dead right.
I know.
Would it double down Zero? Would Zero be upset?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Is Cyril ever not upset?
He will be upset when he finds out
Oh.
Deidre let this happen.
Nah, there's
Is it
two
Pete
right
Bob?
above him. Like, he would be on his ass.
Bro.
Damn.
I don't think he should take the shot. It should be the other dude.
I hear
The other one
stormtroopers.
wants revenge.
No, but the other dude is like, he's a bomb maker and shit. He's not a
And
shooter.
he does it.
He would have to take one shot, not miss, and then dip.
dip really fast.
He was
They're gonna
asking
see where it comes from.
about the
See where he's
glass.
leaving. It was this one guy leaving. Dipping.
And when did they say the turnover guest list? Was it
Afternoon.
night? Afternoon.
So he's got tonight.
Okay.
Should have had a glass cutter with you,
Have to
dude.
distract them somehow, move them away.
Yeah, so he's formulating the plan.
Ending. God.
Yeah, they're cooking.
They don't have a glass cutter?
Who
Just
are
cut out-
you?
cut out a
No, we
hole.
never want to have that question.
Written by Dan Gilroy.
And then
Tony
created with
Gilroy must be his bro that wrote this one.
Yeah, the Gilroy brothers,
There's
you guys
6
didn't
minutes
know.
of credits?
Andor
Elvises.
does something that none of the Star Wars movies can do.
What?
All of the movies are like kind of about lineage and like who you are.
Yeah.
Even Galen Erso's daughter in Rogue One, you know, Jyn is like a part of the plot. But in Andor, like everybody's kind of technically nobodies. Like they're not in like this like this has been about family and about blood. They're not Skywalkers. They're not anything. They're not Solos. They don't have any important last names. They're all just people. Even Mon Mothma is a senator and she does come from money, but like the role that she's gonna play in the rebellion has kind of nothing to do with like her lineage. It's about like the choices they make. Like
It's
everybody's
about her giving it up.
everybody's
Yeah.
I guess in a way kind of nobodies is what I'm getting at, and that makes it important because like you're supposed to be able to relate to that. Like when you watch Star Wars, I know some of us think, oh, it'd be super cool to be Anakin, but Anakin's born of fucking space birth and magic. You know what I mean? Andor's just a regular dude. All these people are regular people putting it on the fucking line.
And it's still doing the like who are you type of thing.
Yeah.
But just with regular people. Like it's relatable with Andor and this that he doesn't want to do, just to compare it like the hobby when the hobby becomes a job and you're like, well, now I don't want to like follow orders and shit. Like I became a rebel. I'm fighting for this for the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. But now it's getting real, and so now he kind of has to fall back into this like taking orders and being this leader, I guess.
And I think it is about like why you do it, because like for any rebel groups anywhere, you're not fighting like for pure unadulterated freedom to do whatever you want. It's like we're fighting to stop being oppressed, and then you'll figure out those reasons why. And I think in the middle it is kind of like, well, right now I live under no rules, but eventually, especially if you want to win, like you will be back living under rules, and you'll have to follow rules in order to win.
Yeah, I don't think it's just about rules. For Andor, like he didn't sign up to be a leader, but obviously once you are in there for a while, you're gonna eventually be in that role because you will get promoted. People are looking up to you, and you will have to take that role. And it's not easy to just be like, oh, now I have to take care of other people. Now other people's well-being is based on what I'm making decisions.
But also rebel leaders die.
Yeah.
If he's just some nobody, he can be fine. But like if you're a leader, even Princess Leia becomes a rebel leader and she fucking dies. Like you're gonna die. You know what I mean? Jimmy Smits gets blown up on Alderaan. If you're a rebel leader.
Jimmy Smits did die on Alderaan, didn't he?
Fucking
Jimmy who?
Motherfucker shows up.
Drew Simpson.
Prado? No, I'm gonna go Prado. What the fuck?
Prado.
Dexter.
He's
No, I'm thinking about the
Princess Leia's dad.
Jimmy Smits,
Is Bail Organa.
Bail Organa.
Yeah.
Oregano.
Okay.
He just ups and dis like. But that's what I'm saying. Is like if you're a rebel leader, like you gonna die.
I heard he got. Is he in season 2? Because I heard. Never mind.
I don't think he is.
They did say hello to an Organa in the last episode. I thought it
An
was
Organa?
him.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was Bail Organa in the last episode? No one realized.
Yeah, Mon Mothma met with him at the party.
No,
He
that
was
wasn't-
outside.
Yeah, he got recasted. He got recasted.
Oh,
That was supposed to be.
I think that
what?
yeah.
he got
Because I saw that on
recasted.
subtitles, and I was like, that doesn't look like him.
Yeah, he got.
What
But
if that was Bail Organa?
Yeah, I thought
Still
it was
Bail
The Force healer was such, and that was like the thing that stood out to me a lot in this episode because
It's
Force
coming
healers
back.
and everything. That was so cool to see, and I like that she was like kind of like honest to Bex and to like Andor too. She's like, it doesn't always work. It's here or there kind of thing, but to him like you gotta believe me here. I'm telling you something. And I kind of like wonder what's behind Andor's wall, I guess, behind feeling for the Force, or if there is something there as a messenger. I hope we dig deeper into that.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's like so he's connected into Marva, which is one thing. That's like his mom, but like even still, just being like, this person can seek me out and know things about me, and there's this whole entire like subset, like it's all real, right? Like people can fucking fly, people can do it. Like it's a lot to take in. It would change your reality to believe in this. It'd be like
He's a man of science.
Essentially, yeah. But like, like someone coming up to you and being like, I'm going to prove to you that this religion is real. That shit would shake you to your core because you're just like, well, now I have no choice but to. Now I'm all in.
Follow their stuff.
Yeah, right. I'm all in.
Like, all right.
That's
why Sabrina
with
gets
him,
me.
It's like, He's at the stage. He's not quite all in. He's just like, well, that was
like, my
a
shit
weird
is
coincidence.
working. He's trying to like rationalize it out, but it's like, it might just be real, bro. And that would be. It would change you from the fucking ground up.
I'm trying to remember.
Tylenol by osmosis.
It was probably such subtle visual acting, but did he approve of Donnie Yen's just blind faith in the Force in Rogue One?
I think he called him crazy or something, because everyone kept saying that, and he kept being like, "Oh, I'm not that crazy," and he just kept doing shit, and people being like, "He might be on to something."
Okay.
It does appear as if the Force is indeed with him.
It's so like, man, rewatching Rogue One, and you're like, "Yeah, there's Andor!" Like, when he appears, because. My complaint with that movie when it came out was just like, I don't care about any of these characters. That was my complaint. It was a really cool movie and it was badass how it ended and went down, but like...
See, that's why I think they tried to make... they tried to connect Jyn to Galen Erso to be like, this is the guy who puts the hole in the Death Star so that it gets blown up and this is his daughter. Yeah. You at least know these guys. But then like Cassian ends up being so cool. And I thought Jyn was cool too, but as I said previously, if she grew up with Saul, we can't watch that.
Now I have like 50 reasons to watch Rogue One. Again.
Yeah, that's interesting that I guess I can see it watching. When I was watching it, I was watching it because of a plot, like just finding out who created Death Star.
She's watching it for Diego
and
Luna.
then he was like trying to find the blueprints. Like I understand, like a lot. Me watching it, like I don't know a lot of characters going with them, but it's like okay, it's all about this is where it starts. This is where we got the.
They should do Desperado 2 with this man.
He looks like Johnny Depp right there in that one.
This is the plot of he was talking about.
Right.
That's the plot.
It's Andor that was the plot. And Matt Mickelson and just like finding out like the daughter, like
we're all seeing this, right?
So much.
Desperado.
Desperado.
Redo it.
He looks like Johnny Depp right there in that.
He could do a remake of Zorro.
Zorro, could say that.
He can be me.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Sis. Too much Disney.
So going back to just the whole, it's a year later, and I think Mickey, you made a really good point in the show. Like, it takes that long for propaganda to work. Like, I think a lot of times in the movies, that's something that gets overlooked.
Yeah.
That when the propaganda starts, people don't know it, and a lot of times like, oh, we should start doing this because Empire is building the armory, and it's like it's not. And it's like now we're gonna wait and see, and then once you do see it, now it's too late.
And you know that on Ghorman there were times where like the Empire is not doing that, and people like I hate that these guys are like riling up and getting everyone upset, and it's like no, dog, they're like look at what they're doing.
Yeah. So when our Mon, her name Mon, when she was trying to have everybody vote against the Empire, they're like, no, like we're gonna stand against the Empire, and now like the councilman coming, it's like, well,
turn back time.
I wish we can turn back time. It's like it's hard to rally people around it, but it's just. It's sad because you cannot turn back time. Propaganda works really, really well, and it's too late once you realize what's happening.
What made me especially sad was when he was talking to her and she's like, "Well, I have this petition." I'm like, "Are you serious?
Yeah,
they're about to blow up a planet in like 48 hours."
Did Mom say she had a petition?
Yeah, and he was like, "Failed legislation. It doesn't even make me upset anymore."
It's just horrible because like, how are you supposed to fight against a force like this
peacefully?
You don't let it get to that point in the first place.
But I mean, even if it gets to that point, you gotta the show's showing you like people are gonna splinter off.
She tried valiantly.
I mean, Ghorman is gone.
Ghorman
is gone.
It's gone.
They do a great job at showing like Ghorman's gonna be the straw that breaks the camel back, but like none of us are heard of Ghorman. And like in the grand scheme of things, you don't know what's
lens coding.
You don't know what's gonna break the straw that's gonna push people over the top. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't guess it. In hindsight, people be like, "Oh, it made a lot of sense that it was Ghorman," but like they don't know. But no one knows. But when the shit happens here, it's gonna push everybody.
But the funny thing is, like, I guess that will be what breaks a camel's back. But also, there was a huge attack that happened on Ghorman when what was his name who landed the ship on? It was like that didn't change anything.
built a
Like when
monument.
they didn't give a shit, they landed the ship.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Tarkin. And then now that was also the whole incident. They kept talking about like we cannot bring the Empire because this whole thing happened. They don't really care about people. And like no, it'll be fine.
They
It'll be
found a
fine.
way
It'll be
to-
fine. Like well,
I mean,
here we are.
we voted Trump in again, so.
I think you hit the nail on the head with like the accurate portrayal because it's been 2 years and like most shows and stuff that I see, it's like a manipulative tactic happens immediately. The crowd is all dissuaded. Oh, rabble! But it takes time to plant these seeds and seeing it happen. I think I read that Tony Gilroy studied a lot of like oppressive regimes and fascist regimes and how different people fought those, and so he's tried to employ every little bit of it sprinkled throughout season 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I liked about that. When they're in the basement, and one guy's like for peaceful protest, and the other's like, we're past that. We're so past
but
that.
then public perception, like that is the breakdown of arguments that I'm sure Palestinians had. Like, what do you do? And then you have Hamas in charge, and then you don't quite agree with everything Hamas is doing, but then it's like,
But it's like,
what else do you have? What is our option?
Because they've tried peaceful protest. They've tried it for decades.
Marquetta made a good point.
I'm not anti-Semitic.
About the language that the people in the basement are using, because at times it sounds German. Does it make you think of World War II? And then at times it sounds French. You know that the French were occupied by the Germans. And me, I can't stop singing Bella Ciao because in my mind, like the Italians were like, we're going to the woods, and that's where we're gonna live, and we're gonna do the shit, and they'll make a song about us, and it'll be fucking dope. And it's like that's all I could think about. And it's like they're giving those historical contexts just in like in the language. No one said anything. They haven't said, hey, remember this. I mean, you're supposed to look at the fucking Hugo Boss ass fascists and think of the Nazis. I mean, look at how sharp their outfits are. And the Fire Nation.
Stupid ass.
But yeah, so Cyril, like, I'm wondering if he's gonna switch sides or not, just looking at the way his fashion's gone and all that. Like, he doesn't change. We've always only seen him in Imperial colors and drip, and now
he's a little more gory. I think when he went to that girl, he was smiling because in his mind he was like, "I'm gonna help you guys out of this situation." Because he doesn't know that the plan from the get-go. He doesn't know that the day one plan was to blow up this planet. In his mind, he's like, "There's still a way out." And then once that girl, someone will be like, "You fucking dummy!" Like it was always the plan. This was always what was gonna happen. They didn't just decide to blow up the planet yesterday. They had this shit, and then I think that'll make Zero realize that. Oh, we're the baddies.
I
Finally.
feel like you should realize with her just being sus and not telling him all the facts. Like, pack your bags, you do what I say, but also what's going on. No.
You thinking about one thing.
I personally feel like he's just gonna feel betrayed by Dedra.
Yeah.
Most of all, not really concerned too much about the Ghormans.
So tight.
That is just my prediction. I think that once he finds out that Cassian and Val and Val and oh God, what's her name?
Cinta
were like part of organizing that heist. He's gonna get like even more upset.
Well, she's gonna die probably.
I think he is genuinely against the loss of innocent life. So it's a little bit of like Deidre hid this from me, but what did she hide?
I'm telling
Basically
you,
a plan that's going to involve the loss of innocent life. Like,
the whole planet, and when that should,
like,
if anybody has a monochrome of empathy, it will push them over. Like, I can't believe they did that to a whole planet for fucking glass coating. You know what I mean?
Nobody told him what he was being used for. Like, yeah, I'd be upset. Like,
and they're gonna do the force replacement first.
I'm still upset that I was a part of it indirectly, kinda.
Yeah.
And like, you're supposed to be my wife,
girlfriend. I don't know, fiance now, something.
What are we?
Partner.
he's being used for sure.
Turn off the light. Grab the saran wrap.
Yeah, every time he asks too many questions, he like tickles his dick and just, he's gone.
Slaps his ass. And like, you go. But anyway,
it's such an awkward thing. She's like, "Mwah. Did that work?"
Right? Did I emotions you right? I'm clearly
like she essentially quieted him, asking any more questions. Like, here, go on your way. Go pack your bags.
I'm like, "Hey, Marquetta, where we're going tomorrow?" She gives me the kiss of death, and she's like, "No more questions." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." Right? Let me get in the car. I'll blindfold myself for you.
I'm again very interested to see where Cyril's like plot goes. Especially if Deidre dies.
I just don't have a lot of hope for him. I think he would actually be on the side of the rebellion.
No, I don't think it'll be that. He'll just be like, I don't like the Empire. Like he won't be.
Don't, you're gonna spoil it.
He won't be.
Stop.
He won't be fully.
Okay.
He won't be fully invested into the rebellion, but he will dislike what the Empire does here. So far, he hasn't disliked one thing the Empire's done. You know what I mean? Yeah. He needs that push. Oh, she's a pretty nice looking lady. God almighty, she makes her face so tight.
At the convention.
It's like her skin is closer to her bones in the show. Like, I don't know what it's like they're pulling the shit backwards.
The whole face all the time.
She's like holding a frown. Like,
you should get out of it, though.
Get out of here.
You should get out of it.
There's 2 episodes I haven't ever seen.
Considering you're about to kill her, get out
So
of it.
I like what they do with the costuming, too. Mon Mothma's like in her all white, like she is in the Rebel. Like, when you see her in the Rebel base, like Yavin, like she's getting close.
Yeah,
Did you know that Mon Mothma decided that after 2 days of break, everyone should always return to work the next day, and that's why they call it Mon Day.
We'll see you guys at the next episode.
Bye. What the fuck?
Who's our hairdresser?
It's crazy that you sit next to that man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tokyo Treats is a monthly subscription snack package that you get straight from Japan. There's something for everyone to try, and it's worth trying at least one time.
It is beautiful.
You gotta put your dogs away, you gotta put your pets away, you gotta tell your family and friends to leave you alone. Grab a box of Tokyo Treats and just, oh my god, just sink in.
Use the discount code TheNormies to get $5 off your first box.
$5 off your first box.
If I had to describe this whole experience in one word, delicious.
Delightful.
Golly. This is really good. This is like really, really good.
Support the Normies and support your bellies. All right, back to the show.
Hey! What up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Andor. Season 2, episode 8. Title,
The Ocho.
Who are you?
And now we're going to answer who we are on the couch.
Yo, it's Mace Hindu, the one and only.
Chopper's #1 fan, Rana.
I am Spidey Gallia.
It's the Gungan Thunder, bringing them thighs to the skies.
I am Mick Blingo.
I'm a tourist.
A thief of some sort.
Oh, you are.
I'm Rogue Nubby.
Rogue Nubby!
I love Raven and Rogue, so let's stick with that. Yeah. Do we have anything to
Thought Invader was pretty
predict on this one? There's going to be an attack happening.
I think we did a really good job at the discussion last time. So if you guys are interested in what we feel before we go into this episode, go watch the end of the last episode.
That's actually
I want
Dedra die.
Same. I want Dedra.
I want the Dedra.
All right.
I want her dead.
I like Deidre better.
Deidre, my man. Let's start.
It did.
Until they put that giant, the biggest thing they could build possible right there, I'd be pissed at the Empire.
This is disgusting.
It's kind of dope, y'all. It's kind of dope.
It interferes with everything that's there. It's like putting a fucking skyscraper in the middle of Malta. I've never been to Malta. Don't answer that question.
Yeah, I've never been to Malta.
Yeah, one day I go to Malta.
Oh God, this is terrifying.
Oh no. I'd be like, well, I'm leaving with them, right?
Nah, bro. If I see,
This hotel is beautiful though. I'd love to stay there. Not today, but
it'd be like if you were someplace that had tanks and they just started airlifting the tanks out like off of the streets. I'd be like, we gotta go.
Yeah, something's happening.
Filling what from where?
buddy, get out of the basement.
They're opening the plaza.
This is not a celebration.
They're putting a shell around the building.
Yeah, then dip, bro.
Well, those guys are like they're opening a plaza. Let's go celebrate. We gotta win.
Yeah, use your mind.
Empirical people always with their hands behind their head and slow dolly in.
Landed mining rigs.
Calibrate your animation.
Why do you have emotions right now, dude?
He's given orders to barricade the building.
I saw that. Seems a wise idea.
Is that a story Director Krennic wants to be telling?
We're done with local rumors.
We're just doing it.
We need what's in the ground. The Empire has been patient long enough.
We're just doing it.
Ghorman are well documented at this point.
That's enough documentation, I guess.
Right? When they ask why we did this, we'll be like, 'cause they pissed us off.
Are you good with the gun now, boy?
Well, they gotta be now.
She's the one that handed
Bro, they're making Molotovs.
That's gonna go down. They were like, "This is exactly why we did it."
The weapons of the resistance.
Yeah.
The continued and inexplicable Ghorman resistance to Imperial norms. Many people.
Imperial. I said it.
Out of his mouth, from homie's mouth out of his.
That's how Fox News works.
The casualties
casualties from yesterday's bombing at the naval depot are still yet to be finalized.
She's about to watch it on TV.
I hate her so much.
She's the type of person that dresses up to watch the news.
She just dresses up to stay home.
My grandma do the same thing. Calm down, damn.
Anybody can do what they want in their house.
Not her.
No.
She cannot.
It's dumb.
We're moving me to the IOC building.
It's time to bunker in.
What?
It's time to dig in. Is this tie tucked into his pants?
Dude, I think it is. I was looking at the same thing.
Tucked in his top at the bottom.
Let's go.
It's a loop.
That's a weird loop.
Are you?
Are
you taking the plus of it?
Nope. They're gonna go in there and they're gonna use that as an excuse to do the justification.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're attacking.
I'm like legitimately nervous.
It's such a beautiful place. It's very Art Nouveau.
Yes.
T'es mon Claude Fréjec.
Sua migraine vie et Bordeaux. Slash conversant sur Raftinex.
He's about to get loud.
Damn, he's making points too, though. Like,
But like they literally can't turn it back now. Like
but
this
it's what
shit's
they
going.
it's what they want. It's like falling into the trap. But what else can you do? Then I don't know.
Sometimes you just gotta trigger a trap, I guess.
No good answers. No good solutions.
It's gonna be a fucking massacre.
This guy's built like a brick
I
shit
love
house,
him.
bro.
Whatever union he's in, I'm in it too.
Y'all about to die.
I'm scared, bro. I'm getting
it's reminiscent of Ferrix, but it's not gonna work out.
Amritsar vibes. Remember that movie we saw?
Yeah. I wonder what happened to Ferrix after all that.
They're gonna die.
I mean, for the cause.
What?
Put my life on the line.
Sorry, I just realized how
Slap him. Slap him.
You dare walk our streets. You dare.
Oh god.
Oh, he knows who you is.
Almost dying, you. Makes me more.
No, really?
He thinks that.
I was here to get outside attitude.
Sure.
Even now,
Bootlicking.
there's mining equipment being dropped all over the planet.
He doesn't know.
Rigs and drones. It's a rumor. Are you mad?
He really doesn't know.
What
But
kind of a being are you?
Oh, he's getting. Oh, yes! Make him look at what he's done.
What is it you've been sent to steal from us?
hey, come on now.
Hey.
He's like, stop telling the truth.
He's taking the anger out on him.
Oh,
Are you,
but that's great.
Are you coming to your senses? What is in the ground? Think, man.
Capes.
I'm gonna stop saying it, but yes,
I'm thinking
man.
it with you.
Fuck.
Dude, capes are in.
They look so fucking cool.
I'm the trigger supervisor. You're the finger.
Okay. Yep.
Make sure you're available.
You'll never be in the room. Fucking straight up. What's his name? What's that fucking guy's name?
Kaido.
No, the Indian politician guy.
Her face.
Vivek.
Vivek Ramaswamy. They'll never let you in the room, bro. You try as hard as you can.
Yeah, where is he now?
You're talking about that guy? I thought it was me. I
Because
thought
they're the same thing.
I thought you were talking about the show. I was like, who? Which Indian guy?
Deidre and him are the same.
Oh, thank you.
Look you in.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Buddy, come with us.
Get up. Yeah, right?
Yeah, let's
I
go.
have the sheep.
Let's go.
Come with me.
I hope things work out for you.
He doesn't know either. Oh! That's the line.
Yeah.
Rebellions are built on.
Take him with you.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said, I don't think
They might be protecting the hotel. You
But
don't
like,
know.
no one knows the whole planet's gonna blow up.
Yeah, and I think he's still on a mission to kill Dedra.
Well, they're
Galaxy
mining.
is
for
watching.
sure, but it's
We
gonna
are the
eventually
Gore. The galaxy is watching.
They're literally just
like this
voluntarily
jacket, too.
walking into their like shopping
Yeah.
fucking slaughterhouse.
Oh!
Right next to each other. They don't even know.
That was so
Just
close.
walk right
That was
there,
so
right
close.
there.
Oh, my heart.
Get the South Steps units on the line. Son.
Are they gonna just open fire?
They don't even. They're gonna call Tarkin
Oh my
back
God,
to
he's
land
at the
another
scars.
ship.
And they got the high ground right now. Y'all are in a kill zone. I got the,
It's a box,
It's
bro.
literally a book.
This
You guys
is
are
literally
yeah.
the Jallianwala Bagh. You know what I'm talking about? The Cher movie we saw that showed the true massacre that happened to all the Sikhs.
Yeah.
There was even a well in the middle too.
Yeah, I've been to that place.
It's gonna be like actually shooting fish in an actual barrel.
Well, shut up, Spidey. Why are you scared?
I don't know. I don't know.
Get out of there.
Where are you?
Fuck. The comms are being blocked or
Where are
Oh no! He's coming in there too.
Yeah, there she is.
Well, hold on. I mean, if he's the first one to pop during this,
Yeah, that's
they would
terrible.
It's gonna be a
slaughter
stampede.
everybody.
They are gonna do it anyway.
gotta be a silencer.
You can't be the first one.
Her face.
How is she making that face?
Stankiest face ever.
I mean, they have fucking laser guns. A silencer won't do anything. They'll see the laser move through space.
Yeah.
You can stay.
They bought
Everyone
TIE
get the
fighters,
fuck
y'all.
out.
Okay, a silencer on a laser gun is hilarious. I don't know
You just
how.
still see it going. You saw it.
Local insurgents spread rumors through the night and have organized.
Are you hearing it?
Yep. Are you hearing it?
What do you?
Yeah.
It's still peaceful. It's still peaceful. Nothing has happened yet.
But Zero's hearing it. He's getting there.
He knows what's gonna happen.
And he just heard the words like "what's in the ground." Yep. He's putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh my god, this is episode 2 of the 3 because this is the climax. What's happening?
Bro, the next is just
How
Fallout.
it goes. Oh.
Hey!
K2SO, but it's probably not him. I mean.
It's not.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro. What you think they doing outside?
Oh no.
What are we doing? What?
They're about to send these in too.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They're ready. They're waiting.
Dude, those things are so tough in the game.
All the
Yeah, man, I
quesos.
swear.
He's realizing.
He's like, you know, right?
Like, you know they're gonna let us go out there and just rip people apart, right? They're just moving pieces around.
You guys are rats in a freaking, cage box.
Man's already got the gun up.
Close all the exits.
Oh, shit!
Stand by, sir.
This is shockingly similar. I wouldn't doubt if he.
Yeah, they're totally doing Jallianwala.
Bro, close all the gates. Get the fuck out there, Gandor.
It means we're just gonna get a lot of shooting. A lot.
It's happening.
Oh.
Bro, if you survive this, I'm shooting anything that wears white daily. You're fucking up my psyche after this.
Dude, this is the exact.
It's probably, y'all are probably right. It's probably based literally on that. You said he did historical research, right, Gilroy?
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting Jallianwala Bagh.
Oh, I hate this so much.
How's he getting out of here?
Patrol, sir. Within the crowd. They're green, sir.
Oh.
See the barricade lanes, the memorial that I
Father.
kept open.
And because they're green, they're gonna fuck us.
Yeah. No, it's because they don't care about losing them.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. It's
Someone's
so
out there
dumb.
shooting, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna. He's like, bro, he's setting it up. He's like, it's gonna happen. And you know that they got weapons out in the crowd, picking up rocks. Let's go.
God, guys, this is so.
Molotovs.
Like, it never stops,
No
man. I've
shit.
seen all
Smoke.
Star Wars almost, bro.
There we go. Yes. That's more peaceful sounding. Who chose to do this in Detroit Become Human? Remember when we played Mickey?
Run, 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 run.
So what does this sound?
Pop her ass.
Here we go.
He's about to lay into him.
Confrontation.
What are we doing here?
Following orders.
Good soldiers.
Oh, okay, let's go, boy.
Damn.
It's too late already.
Please, you are hurting me.
And you are going to tell me what the mining ships are doing here. They're already unloading in Jalnovi and Liqua.
Go, Cyril.
You couldn't even wait.
Whoa!
Oh, she might get it from where she got it.
Tell me it's a rumor, and I will throw you out.
Something in the dirt here. They need it. It's the energy program. It's collected from the Emperor. They need the planet.
The planet?
Damn, Vader.
How long have you known this?
Day 0.
It's why you're here, Cyril.
I know him as heroes.
I still throw her out the window.
Heroes.
They've been planning it for years.
You didn't have to help.
Doing this.
This is what you tell us.
You're not a hero, bro.
You didn't seem to mind the promotions.
Ooh.
This is good TV.
It's really good, dog. It's really good.
But they just recognize the other Fire Nation.
Good luck, Tetra.
He's like, I'm going out there. No, that is the correct answer.
That is correct answer.
Is it?
I'm Super Cyril.
Look at her in her stupid baggy fucking pants. Fucking Nazi.
I mean, he's not gonna kill her. Like,
Yeah, you're just gonna die.
I just want her to die. I don't care how.
it won't be Cyril.
Move out!
To what? They're just chilling, bro. Stop.
It's supposed to make a lane so old dude can walk through.
They need to patrol the crowd to look for weapons, which they're gonna find.
Yeah, they're gonna find an opportunity.
Look at them. They're like Vader Light, bro. They're like little mini Kylo Rens.
Respect my man's name.
I mean, he got his outfit from somewhere. Look at the goggles they're wearing. It almost looks like Kylo Ren's outfit. Hell yeah!
Oh!
Hell yeah, Cyril! You stand out here with these people and you die with them since you fucked
I'd be
up
like,
with
get
them.
the fuck out of here! They're about to
I don't
shoot.
know where he's going.
He's hoping this stops Deidre.
Yeah.
This makes Deidre stop it, but it's not.
You gotta get the fuck out of here.
Warn them at least. Try to warn them.
They're not, even if you warn them, they're not leaving.
Yeah, there's no.
They're like, everyone's here. This is happening.
Yeah, they boxed in. They closed the exits.
You can't create mayhem either.
Columns by the calf house. Find me. I can't hear you. Find me.
Find me. You're like a needle in a haystack.
But he knows what he's looking for, so he shouldn't leave.
Rocks.
Guys are just rocks. Calm down, boys. You guys can survive rocks.
He's about to shoot.
Yeah, one of these noobs is definitely gonna shoot.
No, they only got prodders, the noobs. Cyril might find this outside agitated.
What the poor guy.
You guys start shooting now.
Please.
Open up.
Don't say it.
Proceed.
She's going to vomit.
Like
Fire
that.
at will. Repeat. Fire at will.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yo, man's out there.
Just indiscriminately, or you got a plan?
Oh no. Oh no. So it looks like. Oh no. No. No.
Fire at their own person?
Yep, this is it. That's it.
Guy, that lightsaber you saw was red. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh! I was thinking he was the safest one.
He's the most visible. They're not even, we all just shooting directly into the crowd. Lord. He's like, I'm gonna get this shot on Deidre no matter what.
Damn.
Get the Molotovs going. What are y'all doing?
There's nowhere to go.
Told you the hotel's safe.
Get some cover. There you go.
The sound design is incredible.
No fucking music.
The shots feel like dangerous. It's not just silly lasers.
Yeah, get the boys on the stairs.
Oh my god.
You gotta move.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He loves his job.
He ain't even going for people with guns.
Oh my god.
Cassian ain't even under pressure.
They don't even know about the ones on top. Damn,
They
he's
got
dead.
He's right
Everyone
in the
that's
middle.
down there is dying.
Molotovs, there we go.
Further.
Yeah, other side of the wall.
That'll help slow this shit down.
Fuck you.
Fuck your ugly ass.
With the smile that's disgusting.
Bro, his plan worked. He's thriving right now.
He's that British general.
Like, these soldiers should know, and half these people won't have guns.
They don't care.
That's his girl.
He's gone next.
Will's girl.
They're good where they're at.
Not by the door while they're shooting.
They're behind the wall. Oh! Why is he not shot?
Okay, yeah, get next to the window. Come on.
Right? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Put your
let's get
face
outside.
out. Oh, thank
Come on,
you.
Andor.
Look at her.
Come on. She's out there. She's out there. She's out there.
God wants you to shoot this woman in the face, Andor.
Kill one cop.
Do it!
It wasn't clean.
God.
Yeah.
Put them out there.
Them?
Who's them?
The bots.
The bots.
Which is going to be hard.
Oh, fuck no. These are so scary. They're so scary.
In the game, they are an ass.
They're just ruthless.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. You should listen to your dad.
I
You
don't
should
know what
listen
their
to your
weak spot
dad.
is.
I don't know. We all in the game, you only fight them with lightsabers, really.
Yeah.
God. Her whole back just burned. That's fucked up. At least Cyril saw some of this coming and decided to stop working for him. The people watching this shit behind that glass that are gonna go to work the next day are true evil.
So what you get for licking boots all your life?
His like worldview is falling in front of him, and I love it. I fucking love it. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
There's a bunch of stormtroopers by that door.
Shit.
That gets your attention.
Andor.
Oh,
How is he not shot? How is he just standing there?
It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
my god!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Get it, just fucking do it. Just press the shoot.
Spear.
Mother.
You still care, Cyril?
Yeah, because he killed us.
Oh!
Season 1, episode 1. He's like, who are you?
Right.
Come on,
Cyril?
you can be Cyril.
Bop his ass. Jesus.
Damn, you don't like sand, huh? Put him in the fucking sleeper hole like Gunther.
From Andor's perspective, he's like, I'm gonna kill this dude. I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this?
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh fuck. Oh jeez.
Holy
God.
shit, Andor can scrap.
So can Cyril though.
Jesus, is this Star Wars?
This is so gritty, I love it.
Oh
God.
This master going on behind them. Dude, this is.
Oh God, Cyril!
Damn.
Do a push-up.
Oh, no, Cyril's body.
This is the middle episode. This is like the Game of Thrones episode 9.
That was a Family Guy chicken fight, bro. Like,
Yeah, but he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
I mean, his body just flew. I don't know.
I don't want Cyril to die.
No, I want him to live with his consequences forever.
Or maybe join the rebels.
We don't even know who's shooting
It's
at
the
him
fucking
directly.
robots, dude.
They don't have guns, I don't think.
He has the fucking gun.
No!
He's gonna get shot.
No, but I don't want Cyril to die either.
No, I need him to die.
He must.
He needs
Please
to die.
No.
Nah,
or
He could
decide not
He
to.
could join the rebels. Who are you?
He doesn't even know your name, man.
Exactly.
Oh!
I was really hoping we were gonna get a peaceful moment.
The dad did it. The
Is that
dad.
a fucking silencer?
It's a silencer
on a laser?
So y'all can shut up about it. It's
Damn.
All right, Zero had it coming from Papa. At least, damn.
But Cyril was sympathetic to their cause.
No, he
free.
wasn't.
He knew.
At the end, he was, yes.
At the end,
A
but
little
also
too late.
I don't think
He
he was
kinda paved
sympathetic
all
to
the
the
stone
cause.
steps, too,
He was
here.
just.
I think he was more
No,
mad he
his
got
daughter's
bamboozled.
dead.
Yeah, I don't think he was sympathetic. He was just like, "Oh, this is what we are doing."
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
but
he wasn't
tore him
sympathetic, he
apart.
wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it tore
Is
him
this
apart
it?
for sure.
To the
Did you
people.
clear the area, bitch?
They were always gonna do this. Is
Were
what
you
she
gonna
told
get
herself.
another cough drop on your fucking coat
Cup
for this?
They do look like cough drops on the coat.
Now Deidre's gonna go full heal.
Run! We're missing! They went for the radio. She might have been with them. Hey, hey! What are you doing? I'm not leaving without Jada! No. It's not far. Hey, everything is fine. We need a ride to the ship. Look at me!
Go! Just fucking go! Oh!
The robots.
Oh, the robots!
It's
Run!
going into the street.
Oh shit! Run!
Oh, it runs too. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember, guys, you don't want to do a dead sprint because you'll get tired. You need to just keep pace, just faster.
Just fucking run! Stop trying to help people!
Andor, are you gonna turn him? Are you gonna turn this one?
Why? Oh!
Who was it?
Drina!
Whoever did this?
Drina!
Yes.
The driver.
Is it Drina? No. It's
No.
Yes.
He owed them one. Let's go. Now take him and turn him.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Alan-
it's gone.
Alan Tudyk.
Let's do more.
Because that's what they did. They reprogrammed it, right?
Yeah.
Good God Almighty, he is broken in half.
Thank you.
Let's take it with us, I guess.
He has made up for
No, we're leaving!
kind of.
I told you I can't.
He's not a child anymore. You need to let him make his own decisions.
Well, you're not in the movie.
He's not
guys.
gonna make it, but you know, it's what it is.
He can't.
Some people will happen there, Cass.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay.
He's got to go get Drina. I mean,
Yeah.
that's his girl.
Like
He
It'd be
Andor's gotta live for Bix.
Yeah, he
bro.
couldn't do it
Bix.
last time, so he needs to.
Yeah.
Bix.
Bix.
Stone and Sky. It'd be a real dick move to leave his girl.
Taking that with you?
Wait! One last favor.
Okay, they did a
Yeah,
Star Wars
alright,
thing.
nice.
Origin story.
It must have been the one that was like staring at Cyril.
Okay, that's kind of dope.
Yeah. I wonder if this design is from the robot in Studio Ghibli.
Nazca of the Wind?
Yeah, the castle
little
in the
bit.
sky.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's no channels
Oh,
open.
my guy.
Of Nausicaa? I don't know what the other.
Imperial murder of Ghorman has begun. We're being destroyed. This is Ghorman reaching for any open channel that can hear me.
Now you know you gotta be a leader, bro.
They made this fire and let us
I got chills, bro.
Right?
I got goosebumps.
This guy's a phenomenal actor from going from Inglourious Basterds to this.
Drina!
He's gonna hear him one more time.
Just keep broadcasting until they can't anymore.
Yeah.
So.
This hits so hard.
Ends like it opened.
She found him.
No, I think she's just realizing what she did.
You can have a real cool apartment on Coruscant, though.
All right. I like
I'm
it.
sorry, it's too late to have conscience.
Trying to take her collar off. No, what did they say in White Lotus? That violence on both ends destroys the soul to the perpetrator and to the people it happens to.
Yeah, well.
You want to be a hero.
She
Just,
did it to herself.
at least she's having this reaction, unlike the others that were just like, very good.
Even as our fallen heroes are beginning their final journeys home.
Okay.
Questions are being asked about how an insurrection of this scale could be mounted.
Insurrection.
Well, she lost
In the
her
days
son.
to come, as the Imperial Martyrs of Ghorman are mourned.
The Imperial Martyrs.
And the price we'll pay for our own safety.
There it is. That's the excuse. That's the excuse.
The price we'll pay for our own safety. This shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Turn it
God.
up.
Sorry, is it still going?
I just want to hear the music.
Oh.
That was a loud one.
Never mind, that was good.
Well,
And there's still 3 more after 9.
best fucking
There's
Star
one
Wars
more.
there is.
There's one more and then 3 more.
Jesus, 4 more episodes left in this whole entire thing.
Welcome to the Rebellion is next.
Guys, if I don't get one bit of comic relief, I might. I don't know. It's good. It's really good, but it's also the saddest shit I've ever fucking seen. And it's too close to home. I think it's supposed to be.
It was somehow less violent than Jallianwala Bagh, but still, that the echoes were there.
It's not less violent, it's the same.
No, it was less violent. At Jallianwala Bagh, they were all unarmed. There was no resistance. They all had their backs to him. They were clawing at the door to get out. Every single one of them was shot in the back. Not a single British soldier died. Every single one of those people were shot unarmed, by bodies on top of bodies. And they were all ordered to just fire. And they just didn't stop firing until everyone was dead. Like, this was thankfully a little, not that. There was some resistance, but still fucking very hard to watch because it just kept reminding me of that.
Right. I love that you get the 2 broadcasts. You get Dina's broadcast about, like,
Drina.
The Empire made this fire and they led us to slaughter. And then you get the other news being like, how could this insurrection happen? And what are we going to do with the fallen heroes?
And obviously rebel resistance.
And then to also have the nerve to be like, and it's crazy because the shit that Partagast is saying, we heard coming out of the news mouth. We know it's straight propaganda. He literally said that shit. Zero walked past the anchor saying it. And at the end being like, and what price will we have to pay for our safety? Is them being like, yeah, we're going to take some of your rights away too. It's really good.
This show was really good. Again, it's just showing you both parts, like Chris said, but hearing Drina's message was like heart-wrenching. It just like, again, Drina, yeah. We can just keep, making all these relatable things to what's happening today and all, but just seeing it, like hearing it from this show and all, it was just, damn, bro. Like, is everybody out there hearing us? Is there not anybody there? I know she's about to get shot. I know she's about to die. They closed all the channels. We know that as the viewers. We know nothing's getting out. Nobody's seeing her. At this point, it's up to Andor and whoever actually did get out. Because, this is crazy.
I mean, they built an army.
Drina's speech really reminded me of Bisan from Gaza.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like I just hear that once a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, is nobody gonna do anything about this? Like, this shit like this happening. Like, not just in Gaza, but like all over the world.
I do blame the news and the algorithms and echo chambers a bit because I know there's a large population of people that just don't see what we see, and they just have to believe what they're like. They don't have to, but I wish they were educated enough to search for different sources of news to see all the angles of some shit rather than what is fed.
Yeah.
And I think the hard part though is that you're supposed to, you see this and you have to think like, what can I do? What will I do? But you saw what Ghorman did to fight back. It doesn't matter that they lost because losing is a part of the game. They fought, they stood up, they tried, and they were organized and they were ready, and they didn't use violence until the end when it was being used against them, which like
They
I'm
still
fucking
didn't even, like-
all for. I mean, they shot back, but I'm saying like I'm all for it. Like people, there'll be parts of the universe on Coruscant being like, I can't believe the Ghormans did that, and it'd be like, no, fuck that. They should have fought back harder.
All they did was
and the only thing they
self-defense.
should have done is fought back sooner.
That was self-defense. They
Yes, well,
they
it's
got
like
Yeah, but the
murdered,
news
and
is
then
not
the
gonna
guy
show
started
that.
shooting.
That's what, like, so the next time, but you know, they're being called terrorists. The next time, the fucking rebels will hit first and it'll be a terrorist attack. You know what I mean? Like,
But
these things
this
happen.
is still going to be they hit first. Like, according to the news, they shot first. And they
Oh,
were
yeah.
The rebels started this to the news.
And so it'll be like, it's like, it's hard because when those things happen, I'm not saying anything about anything. You can put it all in your own mind and figure out. But like, when that shit happens, it seems like it happens for no reason. But there's always reasons, right? Like, wanton violence isn't usually a cause. Like, most motherfuckers, most big things that happen for a reason. When you learn the history about it, you learn why they happened and how we got there. And, you know, it kind of points you into the direction
That
of where
shot
shit's
from
going
like,
and how it is.
Yeah, like the first shot from above, like that's such like an evil, diabolical like plan. Like, what can we do? Like even like shoot our own and make it look like they did it. Like,
Right. And what is the Ghorman supposed to do? Just lay down and take it?
Yeah, like, and you can see like the head guard or whatever you call him, like he was kind of even like why are we going out there? They're green, they're being cool, like what are we doing? Like not knowing that you guys are literally about to go out to be slaughtered. You are like
agitate.
Yeah, you guys are just like the the worm on the hook to get the get the fish or whatever.
And I mean, when no one's trained in de-escalation, even if you look at like how riot police behave. All right, on to the show though. The one thing, I
We
wish
got the
Cyril,
robot.
I wish Cyril didn't die because I wish he got to live with his consequences longer.
I wish he got to live to turn to the rebel side, but I don't know if that was.
I mean, I would be fine with him going home and being so depressed that he just moves back in with his mom and just cutting back to him being sad every single time. I don't need him to join the rebellion. I need him to realize.
Yeah.
Like he's swimming in the fascist waters and he doesn't realize it because he's a fish and it's just water to him. Him waking up to his own reality every day. I would love to have seen that just to watch it.
What a great moment though for the show to kill off a major character like that. I mean, like he was. I dug his whole character. Like it was well done. And that fight was unexpected. All this was so unexpected to happen in episode 8, out of the 3 batch. So it's like it was a swerve.
And for Cyril, he probably sees Cassian as literally in his mind, especially now. He's broken. He's fully broken. He's like, you are the reason this is all happening.
Who are
like,
you?
You are the reason my whole life is fucked up. You're the reason I'm standing here in this plaza, like getting. Bro, he was obsessed, but like Cassian is.
He's like, I don't think
Cassian's
about
an
you at
easy
all.
out for him. Seeing Cassian and being like, that's it. That's my problem. All my problems are right there,
That's what
personified in
started
one
his
person.
journey and shit,
You know what I mean? Like
I
he,
think-
for
I
him
think
being there,
Cassian to look at him and be like, who are you? Like,
and he was like, "Fuck, that's right. You literally
Don't know.
who I am."
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Cassian's like, bro, some random dude's over here trying to whoop my ass. I have no idea who he
In
is.
a way, this is good because this is just more justice for Marvel.
Justice
Yeah.
for Marvel.
But I think Cyril's character is also the point. Like, if you're stuck in, if you think you're doing the right thing in like this fascistic kind of system, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm moving up the ladder. It's like you're just a pawn. Like nobody gets glory in a system like
And
this.
what's funny,
Like, they're
Deidre's
gonna-
just a pawn.
they're
Too.
gonna
The question-
yeah, exactly. Like they're just gonna use you up. They don't give a shit about your life. Like they sent their own security guards out there.
Yeah.
I'll never understand the phrase "following orders." Like I just
Good
don't.
soldiers follow orders.
It doesn't compute to me. Like I get it. Like chain of command, you gotta follow orders. But when it comes to like these kind of orders, like I don't understand how.
What they tell themselves too, like what Deidre said.
I just don't get it.
When she was like, they're gonna do it anyway. In Deidre's mind, she's like, if I don't follow orders, they'll just replace me with someone who will. So I might as well. It's the kind of shit like, it's a bit of survival, but it's also a bit of like, well, like I have to. You're justifying it in your head, but like, put your fucking feet down. If someone asks you to kill somebody, just fucking say no.
Yeah, that's the
At that point, it doesn't
context.
matter what happens to you. Deidre's like, I'm going home. She said that multiple times. For her, she's in so far. She's like, it's survival. Like, I'm going home. We're going home. We're going to be happy together. We'll turn off the lights and that'll be enough for me. And it's like, nah, at least Cyril at the end had a fucking backbone.
When the orders involve killing people, that's when it should be questioned. Because we did just watch Battlestar Galactica, and this last time we were like, why isn't anyone following orders? And things fucked up because they didn't follow orders. So yeah, following orders does help in the chain of command, but like
No,
at a certain extent,
Exactly.
you
I
must
mean,
question it.
You need to have like there's lines you need to have that you don't cross.
Yeah. I think it's easy. So in Cyril's defense, and I know that's gonna come out wrong, like him and Dedra, they grew up only seeing one side. We sitting here, and a lot of us are able to look at both sides, like able to find the information, look for the news that is on the other side, and try to understand. Like Chris, like you definitely go and find the information that doesn't align with your values just to see what the other side is saying. But in this Andor, Star Wars, Dedra, her parents were rebellion, and she was like, they were criminals. I grew up in the Imperial Ward.
They were rebellion.
They were criminals.
They were criminals.
Yeah.
But she grew up in Imperial Ward, and like Cyril, his mom, like the only thing they see all around them is Imperial. So they are doing what they think is right, and they don't really get to see it until like it's something like this. Because for them, they could have just been like, oh, like his mom is sitting there like, oh, it's for the safety, right? Like she didn't see it that side. Like she's getting the news that like they did it for the safety. And when you're only seeing the one news and there is so much censorship that you don't even get to see the other news, like I think it's easy to say like, oh, why are they not questioning it? It's because they literally are not given even the opportunity to see the other side. Like there is so much censorship that Imperial, ISB, Empire, like if you're in it, they're not giving you the other side at all for you to even have that doubt. So like, yeah, we should have a doubt, we should have a question, but like if you are living in this echo chamber, there is not a bubble in that echo chamber, like it's really hard to even have a doubt in what you are thinking.
Yeah, it takes the drive of like, go on, sorry. If
I was gonna say that Dedra was on Ferrix, right? And
and Dedra is a different thing. Like
Cyril was also on Ferrix. They knew what they were doing there. I'm sorry, they were already complicit in a bunch of war crimes.
But nobody's talking about how they grew up. Like
that doesn't
being fed.
Sorry,
all
you're
that.
an adult now. I honestly have no empathy.
But
for
in
you.
Ferrix, he was called out because for him it was like, oh my god, I got demoted and I was doing all these things. Like he is doing it all that, but not knowing that's to kill the whole planet. So and I think there's a difference in the Ferrix.
There's a difference between Cyril and Dedra. Dedra knows.
Yeah,
she
and in the
knows
Ferrix, he went after
nefarious.
Endor because Endor killed 2 soldiers. So for Cyril it's just like, oh my god, I need to go after this guy because he killed 2 soldiers. So like he is just doing within his job.
He's righteous.
He's swimming in fascist
righteous job.
Yeah, he doesn't realize it's
a whole different concept.
So I do.
They're two definitely completely different
They're very
ideologies,
different.
but still in the same breadth.
And even Dedra getting that emotion, I think the only reason she felt that emotion because Cyril is dead.
Because it's not bad until it happens to them.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with what all happened, and she's just assuming that Cyril's dead. That's the whole reason she had the emotion, but not because the action she took.
Yes.
And the only reason she hesitated to say proceed because she knew Cyril was down there, and there was no way to pull him out. And that's the only hesitation she had, the only reason, because she does care for Cyril. I think this might have been the only relationship they both had with each other, the true relationship. While whatever way they had, it's their own reason. But yeah, that's the only reason she had that whole emotion. And I'm so sad that Andor wasn't able to get that shot because of fucking Cyril. But like, I think the Cyril had nothing. Like he didn't attack Andor because he was gonna attack Dedra. It's just because it's Andor and his life is just because it was Andor.
Dedra will never know that Cyril technically saved her fucking life of this last thing
we'll
that
never
he
know.
did. And
That is true.
He finally found his outside agitators. This is, you know what? I'm gonna force myself to rewatch all of Andor again after this shit.
It's so good.
Nah, I'm gonna sit here and just live in this for a while.
Season 1 is incredible.
She's the opposite of a Tully. She put duty
over
family on her. Like, or like, she was like, she literally weighed that and was like, apartment in Coruscant, he's down there, might die.
Yeah.
Apartment in Coruscant, or I don't know, whatever.
But it's also one of those things too where they're like, at least Cyril had enough sense to realize that Empire bad before Empire directly did something to him. He had empathy.
Empire bad.
You know what I mean? Deidre's like, I kind of don't like my job because they hurt me personally. She doesn't. It feels like she doesn't give a fuck about the bodies out here. She's like, they took Zero away from me, and that makes me mad. And it's okay, so you don't care about what about all the other people that lost their cereals?
I wanted to hit back real quick on what Navi said about the news and how people consume it in our world. Because like after, I don't know, if you don't know that you're supposed to look for news anywhere else, like an older person like Sarah's mom just watching the news, like you watch CNN. CNN will never lie.
She was indoctrinated
Fox News will
in the
never lie.
propaganda against the Ghormans. Like she was calling them spiders and stuff.
But
So,
like,
it was effective on her.
I'm saying that in the real world, when these people grow up and they don't know to look for another source, no one has ever told them to look for another source. Why wouldn't they just believe what CNN says? Why wouldn't they just believe what Fox says? So like, to a certain extent, I see ignorance as a way to not justify, but explain why some people are just behaving the way they are. But then there are some people, obviously, who are
it's because we don't teach critical thinking in school anymore. This is all also this is also a result of like chipping away our educational system over the decades. Like it's
so you're mindless sheeps.
Yeah. So that when the news says something, and the thing is too is that I sit somewhere in between Nevi and Marquetta, because at some point in time, you do have to start asking the questions. You know what I mean? Like when you become an adult, at some point in time, you have to let empathy creep into your body, and you have to ask yourself.
See,
and I know we have a war against empathy. I know the Republicans are literally fighting against empathy, but there's a reason why. Because when you have empathy, you're Cyril.
That's why I wanted to see Cyril's path like go on.
I did. I wanted to see him. I wanted to see him sit.
I could see he could have been swayed. You know.
I lose my faith in humanity because like my mistake was thinking that like critical thinking at some point comes naturally. You know, like at some point, like you said,
you gotta want it.
You at some point you're you know, like you said, you got to start asking questions. And when I see like Fox News and propaganda, it's so fucking obvious what they're doing that I don't. It doesn't compute how people fall for it. It does not compute. It just doesn't. It's so in your face obvious what they're doing. It's
Serge, I see what you're looking up. And if it doesn't exist, you should be the person to write about it. You can put it on a wiki. You can edit wikis.
It does exist.
He's saying like the comparison.
Yeah, you should. If you're the first person to get on that, I guarantee
just came
people
out yesterday, so I'm sure the Gilroys, like I'm sure they were thinking of it because it even looked like
the monument kind of being there in the middle too.
It was so sad. Chris saying like I will rewatch Andor, but I think this episode was the hardest one.
Yeah, this was tough.
Like not only knowing what's gonna happen, just like.
And you want us to learn from the past, but what I've learned in my 35 years of living is we don't. Collectively as a people, we don't learn from the past. And when I see like thousands just insulting Bella Ramsey, calling her autistic, when I see like millions just saying like, yeah, let's donate $666,000 to some bitch that called a kid the N-word. When I see that shit, it scares me when this happens and we don't learn from our past. When is this going to happen again? It's already happening in places we don't care about.
I think
apparently.
it happens every like 100 years because right now we have
I would say 10.
We have
Thank you.
Well, I mean like a big scale thing.
Not 10
it's like every 10 years for sure, but like a
term.
big tide change in ideology because like right now we don't have very many people left from like World War II, and so like I just feel like every 100 years like this shit creeps up because it's like the generation that could teach you about what happened is like gone, and so now you have these fresh minds to like mold.
Did they not read textbooks? Did the people in charge not know history? How do I know history and people in charge don't know?
Bro, the history books have been changed.
The people in charge know. They're just go.
They know. That's
the little bit of hope you get is that this is literally in Star Wars. The little bit of hope you get is that we all collectively have enough knowledge to help and teach and like hip people to what the fuck is going on. And I know that you say we aren't learning from history because it is happening, but we do fight back from parts of history. We are fighting back at the moment. People are fighting back. They're trying. It's just that, you know,
You're right.
it's easier to see the other side. But like,
there's hope.
Just like these motherfuckers out here, they don't know that the rebellion's building an army. They don't know that Cassian's there doing his thing. Just because you don't see some of that shit doesn't mean it's not happening, but there is hope and there is people working at it and there is happening. I have friends that tell me things and I'm like, those are good things to know about from people that are like normal fucking people, and that's cool. So like, it's shit's there.
Okay, yeah, there is still hope, and I don't want this to be entirely pessimistic because
pessimism will make you do
we're
nothing.
better than we were a bit in some things, life expectancy, technology and all, but like there's just so much more we could be doing, and like just because we've accepted that this is okay doesn't mean that it's right.
Technology ruined us, and also like have you heard of the dead internet theory?
Yeah,
where
bots and all.
You're likely interacting with AI.
I told you guys this on the podcast. Y'all call me crazy.
Whenever you're in comments and like that's exasperated too. It's like because those bots are there to specifically start insane arguments, and you're like, what the, it's like it's.
That's why she has a rat.
To me, it's
a grand design.
Like what really bothers me about the world right now is the absolute ignorance regarding climate collapse. I'm not even going to call it climate change. I'm not going to call it any euphemism because it is an existential threat to everybody. Ghorman's minerals that are so deep in the ground,
core.
like we are literally allowing deep ocean mining. Which is going to disrupt the only. I mean, obviously, the ocean has already been affected by by warming, and so a lot of species are already dead because it's fucking hot in the water, and now that we are doing deep sea drilling, all those noises and everything, any gas that gets released into the ocean waters from that drilling, is going to be absolutely devastating. It's going to destroy everybody and everything if our fucking if the permafrost up north and down south melts. We're all gonna die within like 10 years because the methane is so much more harmful than CO2. Anything that we do right now, like flying, like me using a fucking paper straw, like doesn't do shit. We need to stop drilling, like Ghorman. I was constantly thinking about like the deep sea mining when they were talking about Ghorman minerals.
It's literally don't look up, because like even if you don't believe in like climate change, you can fucking see it. Like weather's changing year after year. You can feel the changes. You can see it happening. You can feel it happening. I don't get it.
One thing I don't understand is like all we want is like clean water, air, and soil, and we literally all need this to survive.
But we mess with it.
So like basically the only thing we're saying is, hey, clean up. If your industrial thing has any byproducts or anything, figure it out. Don't dump it in the fucking water.
I want infinite growth.
Is everybody, every time we talk about how we don't drink tap water in Indy, everybody is flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Europe, and you guys are all like, what the fuck? Even people in the United States are like, okay, calm down, Suraj. Okay, but we all were in Japan, and when we showered, my hair felt completely,
Indy's tap water's ass.
Completely different. My hair felt clean. And yeah, Indy's tap water's ass. It's just like, it's a thing. We don't have clean water here.
The hair felt like soft without even putting anything. This is silky.
Talk to anybody in Indy from Gary, because in Gary we have the lake. Yeah. Literally, we moved down here, and everyone's first thing is like, "Oh, the water's giving me a rash," and it's like, "No, dog, it's just hard."
Still not has clean water.
Yeah, it's just a hard.
And that's been years since they had bad like.
Elon Musk said he'd fix it.
Well, you talked about the mining. I just wanted to again mention Sudan and Burkina Faso and the Congo, because Africa never gets talked about. Africa gets suppressed down to the bridges, dude. And so all of Africa is basically uniting, which is fucking crazy. If anyone knows anything about African history since the apartheid, they were never like unified in the apartheid, but still had their own separate things. Now they are actually like coming together to be like, no, this needs to stop. All the mining, all where we get our iPhones and shit, all comes from the Congo. That place is destabilized and poor as fuck. Why? Why is the richest? Why is the Wakanda of our earth being bled dry?
Say the word.
Everyone's calling them poor, and they don't know how to build infrastructure over there. It's because we're fucking them, and we've been fucking them since the beginning.
It's global capitalism.
So let's let them flourish and see what happens, and then maybe we won't call them poor and destabilize.
But before we leave, and since we're watching Disney, do you remember fucking Black Panther 2?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Wakanda's like, we'll keep our own resources, and the American government says, oh, so we're gonna we're going to play regime change because regime change is how we play. Literally, when these countries, this happened in South America, it's on paper. We did it for fucking bananas.
Gaddafi.
Literally, we're like, oh, you guys want to have a socialist government? What if your government suddenly changed and then you sold all your resources to America?
This is true.
It's on paper. We did it.
All right, I'm gonna close this out because I know this has been going a while. I'm gonna close it out back to related to Andor. This episode was called "Who Are You?" and that's what he said to Cyril right here, and that is such a poignant question because he like who are you? Like,
like what do you stand for?
Who you are? What do you stand for? Maybe he even that's kind of maybe what hesitated is like, what do I even say? Like, what am I mad at you for? Do I remember? What do I believe in? So I hope everyone out there knows who you are and what you stand for, and you're able to fucking be 10 toes down on that shit.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That's the saddest bye ever.